Your cybersecurity news headlines this week: CISA updates 12 vulnerabilities and adds them to their known vulnerabilities catalog. Apple updates absolutely everything. And Mcafee issues an update for their Windows agent. And we'll talk about a couple other things. One is an FBI bulletin involving some Iranian activity, as well as an update on the Russia and Ukraine crisis and how that will impact the cybersecurity industry. And how about an Office 365 bulletin that explains how to set up and what all the logging means inside your Office 365 admin portal and why that's important, coming up today. CISA this week added 12 additional vulnerabilities to their known vulnerabilities catalog. And why is this important? Well, CISA issues the known vulnerabilities catalog because that is a list of all the software that's currently got vulnerabilities against them that are currently being exploited or have known to be exploited. So from a prioritization standpoint, when you're trying to figure out, hey, I've run this vulnerability scan and I've got all these vulnerabilities, where do I start? You start with the known vulnerabilities catalog. Link included here. And as far as vulnerability updates go, last week before we put on the show, or actually right after we recorded it, Mcafee issued an update to their Windows agent. And it looks like Apple has updated absolutely everything. So you'll find everything in the show notes and the link included. For our two deep cover stories, there's two things that we want to cover today. Today, the FBI put out a bulletin regarding Iranian cyber activity and the fact that there's now a indictment for two Iranian nationals that interfered with the 2020 election. That bulletin link can be included in this video. It basically just explains everything that went on as far as the FBI and how their investigation went. And there's some items at the end that explain some of the things that you should be looking out for, the software systems that they exploited and how to protect against it. The Russia and Ukraine situation continues to evolve. Russia and Ukraine the two presidents are set to meet shortly. And at this point, we're just encouraging everyone to be prepared for a potential attack. We've talked a lot about this in previous videos, as well as we'll be posting an update to our blog with some little additional information on how to protect against that. The last thing we wanted to cover today was a link to an Office 365 bulletin that I think you would be really interested in. One of the most important things that I think people forget about is the fact that Office 365 does not come automatically secured, meaning that multi-factor authentication is not enabled by default, as well as all of the logging and notification features that you need to be aware of that lets you know if things are happening in your environment that you may not want to happen. So today we're including a link in the video as well as on our blog that explains, and links to all that are included at the bottom of the video, that explain all of the logging capabilities and what you need to know to turn them on and to monitor them. These videos are meant to be very short, just weekly recaps. Our mission is to go into a little bit more detail in other videos, as well as utilizing our blog. We encourage you to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. So if you like this video, please hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and then also hit the bell notification. That way, anytime that we provide video updates, you'll be notified in advance. You can follow us on Twitter at SecDefLLC. On our Twitter account, we provide more real-time updates, and you can follow me as well at CyberWaldman, where I provide more industry insights and those types of things. Thanks for joining me today. I appreciate your time. Go Bengals this weekend, and we'll talk to you next week. Thanks.